Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Tom? What's up, Bill? Mike from Philly.
What you said your name? Thug Life from Philly?
I said Mike from Philly. Man.
Oh, sorry about that.
Mike Philly.
What's up, Bill?
Damn, coach. Coach, what you thinking about? Mike
Hey,
and Thug Life.
Mike, sorry about that, dog. I thought you said Thug Life. I was gonna be like, okay, this Tupac on the phone, nigga, Thug Life, nigga, West Side. Sorry about that, Mike. My bad, bro.
Yeah. No, what's going on, y'all? No, what's up, Bill? What's going on, man? I wanted to first congratulate you on the win, great victory. But I'm out here, right? And there's not a lot of Devin Haney like real supporters. Like everybody out here like really Tank fans. But what I want to ask you is, since Dev is fighting the best guys at the right time, and he's the one like really starting to make the name for himself, is he starting to get that Mayweather kind of hate? Because to me it seemed like nobody really likes him for whatever reason. I don't understand, but they don't respect winning. And it's like nobody respecting that he's really chasing the smoke, and nobody really want to acknowledge that because all this fanboy shit. But the question is he on his way to getting that Mayweather kind of hate? That's what I want to know.
Listen, it's called Devin Haney hate. I told him the Mayweather era is over with. This is the Devin Haney era. And of course, the similarities are there. The similarities that they hated Floyd. They described him as brittle hands, unlike pillow hands. They've described him, said he couldn't sell. They said he was boring. All these things. You know what I'm saying? So, to answer your question, that's a place that we live in. That the greats. Floyd is an all-time great, and we shouldn't have an easier road than him. We should, alhamdulillah, respect it. We're going through the same thing the greats. Can you imagine what Jack Johnson had to go through? You know what I mean? So that's just part of the game, and we wear it well. You know what I mean? So let them hate, and then we're going to keep on, you know what I'm saying? We're going to keep on showing out and proving them wrong.
I mean, shout out to man Mike for Philly, man. You got one more thing to say?
No, one more thing, and make sure you keep telling everybody that Dev been chased. Don't let nobody forget that Tio, Loma, everybody was running from Dev. So just make sure you keep reminding everybody that, so people won't get that shit confused. And the other guy that we don't want to say his name either. We gonna call him Yellow Blood.
Yellow Blood.
Yellow Blood, right?
The Bama.
Yeah, make sure y'all keep reminding. Make sure y'all keep reminding people that y'all been chasing them motherfuckers forever, and don't let nobody forget that shit. That's all I wanted to say, though.
Man, shout out to Mike for Philly, man. Philly, stand up. Hey, Bill. I want to get to these super chats, but I want to ask you a question. What's going on with the? As a matter of fact, let me get the super chats out of the way. Shout out to Bossy Jim's. For dropping that half a dub on your boy. He said, congrats on the 30K, coach. Congrats with Bill Haney. I appreciate that, fam. And shout out to Dodge J. For dropping that quarter of a dub. He say, salute, coach and Bill Haney. Great fight Saturday. Levels above Regis. But it's still, I don't want to mention this guy's name because his fans and his trainer don't want nobody to mention his names. So, but it's still bubble wrap over everybody. I got you, fam. I got you. Bill, what's up with I had a couple of people sent me a video. Well, I did see the video. It seemed like that you had some criticism for Floyd Mayweather and Terence Crawford. Could you please clarify? You said that the Mayweather era is over. I 150,000% agree with that. I think we need to get past that. Floyd did his thing, but that shit over with. This is a new era, new day. And no one is going to replicate what Floyd did because when he became Money Mayweather, he came up at the right time, with the WWE, Dancing with the Stars, hanging out with 50 Cent, hanging out with doggone Justin Bieber, kicking it with Vince McMahon and the Big Show. So it was, and then he ushered in the ushering of the social media era, in boxing. So I take my hat off to him for that, but it's a new day. What say you about that, man? People who feel some type of way about the criticism you have for Floyd Mayweather, one, and then two, some of the things you said, the criticism you have for Terence Crawford.
We acknowledge there's two different ones, and there's no disrespect towards either one by far. I got big respect for Terence Crawford and tremendous amount of respect for Floyd Mayweather, both senior and junior. Back. Can you turn it down off of there for me? Thank you, man. Yeah. To start off, I said I have tremendous respect for both Terence Crawford, and a mucho respect for Floyd Mayweather Sr. and Jr. Those aren't. That wasn't a disrespectful statement by me saying that Devin, as an undisputed champion, um, at 24 years old, it being his era, that was something that hasn't been accomplished in the four belt era since the inception of the first champion being Bernard Hopkins. It also hasn't been happened in the lightweight division, that someone's been undisputed since the
Since
great
Pernell Whitaker.
Pernell Whitaker.
The great, yeah.
The great Pernell Whitaker. So when you talk about that, and then you talk about to then go across the pond and do it, you say there's no in that division. There's been not only that, but of course, if there's not been that, then there's been no one to defend twice. One time across the pond, and then to come defend against an all-time great, a future Hall of Famer at 24 years old. Then to step up and to fight another champion, a two-time champion in Regis Prograis. These are accolades that Floyd Mayweather doesn't have. And if he was very truthful to everyone and he says that he wants everybody to break his records, well, your records are being broken. And also there are things that you haven't accomplished. There's a records that Devin Haney in the Devin Haney era, he set, right? So yeah, I believe that was appropriate. That wasn't, it was something that was factual. Floyd Mayweather right now is doing exhibitions, to less than, to empty arenas. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Ain't nobody showing up. Ain't nobody showing up at this stuff, yeah.
ain't nobody showing up. And when they pit him directly against Dev for the fight date, and they're doing all this, where you gonna be, and when he sees that he no longer can block Dev, he can no longer fuck with Dev with that it's really Devin's era. We got a chance to watch you. We got a chance to what you done did. Right now, it's Devin's time, and we're showing different. No matter what the people, it's because the hate that the people are giving, we love it because you're doing just what you did with Floyd. Right. So when did Floyd become an all-time great? When did everybody appreciate him? They were booing him. At the.
Yeah. I remember. I remember the pretty boy Floyd.
No. They booed Money Mayweather.
Yeah.
What? They were booing him then. He didn't stop getting boos until late, man. Mm-hmm. Really late.
Bill, I'm looking at a tweet right now, Oscar De La Hoya. As soon as after the victory that Devin Haney had this past Saturday, this tweet right here from Oscar De La Hoya said that, hey, I'm going to push for Ryan Garcia versus the real Devin Haney. Let's go. Have you heard anything from Oscar to make that Ryan and Devin Haney fight?
Well, first he got to get Ryan Garcia in front of him, and he got to push him at us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If he get Ryan Garcia, then the push ain't going to be effective. It's just going to be a bunch of talk. Me and Devin team, and we here. You know what I'm saying? Here.
I remember when Ryan he fought for I think he had the WBC intern title when he beat Luke Campbell, and he was next up to fight Devin Haney. I think he was the Mando and stuff like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. Then shortly after that, when it was mandated or whatever for him to fight Devin Haney, he dropped the belt and said he was suffering from mental health. Am I correct in that, in my recollection, or am I wrong?
Yeah, I'm glad he got over that. I don't, you know what I mean? That's something that you don't play with, you know what I mean?
Right.
Health, you know what I'm saying? So I'm glad he got over it. I don't know what mindset he is in right now. It's him and Oscar on the same page, but he's a tremendous talent, man, and a great family. Henry, and the beautiful Queen Garcia as well. Beautiful, beautiful family, man. Got a great lawyer in Lupe. So, if the thing is going to happen, all the parties know how to make it happen. You know what I mean? So we'll see.
Caller, hold on. Let me get these super chats out of the way. Shout out to N.A. Suve dropping out $250. Hey, okay. say what you want about Bill, but he's the ultimate promoter / publicist, and more importantly, the ultimate father. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I totally agree. Shout out to Damian Bennett dropping that $2 super chat. He said congratulations on the win. Salute to you, fam. And shout out to Foot dropping that quarter of a dub. He said, did T.O. Dodger? He said, did T.O. Dodger y'all at 135? I guess he's trying to say, did T.O. Dodge you guys at 135? If so, gives him the Crawford treatment. Yeah. Yeah,
Listen,
you get what I'm saying?
Loma ducked and dodged. Shakur played games. Keith Thurman is, what I mean, not with it. You know what I'm saying? But we don't hold none of that. We don't weigh none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? We talking about whoever raised their hand. If it's somebody that was hesitant and then they raised their hand, then so be it. I'm in the Devin Haney business to make the best fights happen for Dev, and I don't hold no grudges. You know what I'm saying?
So you said
what I'm saying is I don't hold any grudges, but I do value my time with my kids, and I value my time, just in general, man. And when you waste my time one time, it's hard to get me the second time because you got me once. It's hard to get me again.
okay. All right. I'm gonna open this calls up, and then I want to ask you some questions. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Sheila from Cali.
Sheila from Cali. Talk to me.
Sheila.
Hi. Hey, Coach. Hi, Bill.
How
Thank you
are
guys
you?
for taking my call.
You're welcome.
I'm doing great. I first wanted to say I'm from the Bay, so I really love that ring walk that your son did. I just thought it was fabulous. It gave me like chills. I was like, yes, he brought it back to the Bay. So thanks for recognizing that, representing. So I thought that was really cool. Now my question to you, I think you just answered it while I was on hold. I heard through the grapevine that Keith Thurman turned down an offer to fight your son. I heard that today, and I was just wondering are you privy to talk about that, or is there any justification, or is that just a falsehood?
Yeah, well, Keith, it didn't express interest that he's ready. Of course, I want to give him all the respect because he's a future Hall of Famer. Give him, put some respect on his name. He talks real crazy. I told him,
Oh yeah,
publicly, and privately. He's the same way. Privately is that he is publicly. I told him Dev was gonna punch his face in, and beat him up. You know what I mean? And he said, what makes you think that? And I said, Keith, you just watch that shit. You ain't gonna hit him. We ain't gonna let you hit him, but Dev ain't gonna let you hit him with none of that stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? So he said, you got a monster. That's why you confident. He said, you definitely got a monster. So I know why you confident. So, we didn't pull no punches. We didn't play around. He thinks that he's confident. He thinks that Devin is still have some growing to do. We think that we've grown a lot, and we know that, under them lights, Devin is a continuous evolution, and the world hasn't seen the best of him.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's going to be that night that he come out and on a great champion like Keith one-time Thurman, or is it once in a lifetime?
Oh yeah,
once upon a time Thurman.
Oh, I know he fights fights every like 6 years or so. Not a lot of fights. I think 3 in 6 years. Yeah. So, but I like Keith though. He has the gift of gab. He talks a lot.
No, but beyond all that, Keith one-time Thurman is a family man. He's a real man. You know what I mean? And
I like that.
He's a real man. You know what I mean? He's just a man that'll get his ass whipped by Devin the Dream Haney.
Wow. Well, okay. Well, thank you for answering the question. And I love the black fatherly love. I really love that about you, how you're standing up for your children.
Thank you, Queen.
Keep doing that.
Yes. All right. Shout out to Keela from Cali, the Bay Area. Yay. Hey, Bill. My few questions I have. I only have a couple. Explain the criticism of Terence Crawford. Someone said that you said something about Crawford.
What they said? I say nothing about Crawford. I was talking about I wasn't.
You said something about you don't respect what he did because Errol Spence was weight drained or something of that sort.
No. Take the lies back because they trying to twist it. One thing that I said I said the Terence Crawford performance can't trump Devin's 2 performances because Errol Spence was weight drained. Earl Spence, if he's not fighting and he didn't say he was healthy, then how can you have the best performance against an unhealthy man? We
Did
fought.
Errol Spence say that?
Huh?
Did
Well,
Errol
no.
Spence say that?
Well, no. Earl Spence, are they having a weight at 154, 147?
No, but I'm saying, did Errol Spence say that he was weight drained? That's why he lost the fight?
No, he said that he was going to move up in weight.
Okay. So how did you come to the conclusion that Errol Spence was weight drained? That's what I'm trying to say.
Because he doesn't want to fight back at the same weight.
Okay. All right. I see what you're saying. So you're saying now they fighting at 154. This is proof that he was weight drained at 147. Is that what you're saying?
And that's proof that Terence Crawford is acknowledging that he might have caught a not the best Earl Spence.
Is that Terence Crawford's fault though?
No, it's not. No, exactly. No, it's definitely not Terence Crawford's fault. And it's Terence Crawford put on an amazing performance, and it's not any slight or any fault towards him who showed up, right? Just like it was not Teofimo Lopez's fault that a injured Vasil
because
showed up.
the reason why I say that, Bill, because
I agree. I don't go against. I'm not going against Terence Crawford's performance. What I was going against and saying that Devin's was exceptional because Devin fought two guys that weren't.
No, I get that. But the reason why I say that is because prior to the fight, Spence was saying, I'm gonna put that boy in the dirt. I'm gonna break him like a horse. I'm gonna beat him like Kuta Kinte. It's gonna be a one-sided ass whooping. And then after he loses, now we're hearing his baby mama wasn't bow-legged. His sister was knock-kneed. You get what I'm saying?
Not true, because if you have the trump card and your trump card says, I can fight you again in a rematch, but it'll be at my most best weight because I'm not comfortable there. I wasn't comfortable there. So when you beat a man, you didn't beat a man where he was comfortable at. You beat a man at the end of where he was growing out of the division. So it would have been like Devin was the one that was growing out of 135. And he proves it because he goes up to 140. To me.
Right. I get what you're saying. I get what you
100. If he was 100 and he has the trump card to play to 100 again, he would play it at 47.
Yeah, but no, I get exactly what you're saying, but this is what we disagree at. Errol Spence said that I'm going to break that boy like Kuta Kinte. I'm going to break him like a horse. I'm going to beat him like Kuta Kinte. It's going to be man down, strap season. I'm going to put that boy in the dirt. This is all I was hearing. It was only after the ass whooping, the fish fry, the domination by Terence Crawford. Now we hearing Crawford was on snack. I'm not saying you, but Crawford was on snack. Spence had a broken rib. His auntie was cockeyed. I'm not saying you. But I want you to hear what I'm saying. I'm hearing. I didn't hear none of this prior to the fight.
We don't need to hear that. All we need to hear is that Earl Spence wants to go to another weight that he wasn't comfortable. Right? That's all you need to hear. Hey, Earl, was you comfortable with your camp? Did you do a good camp? Yeah, everything was good. I'll do it again, but I can't do it at that weight.
I want to see it at 154. Listen, Bill. I want to see this fight at 154. I want to see it. I definitely want to see it now.
So if the world wants to see it at 154, you can't give it the same credence that you can at 47 because one of the guys wasn't at their best.
All right. So will he be will he be his best at 154?
According to him, he will be.
Okay, so according to him, he said he wasn't his best at 147. I didn't hear him say it, but that's fine. So once he get to 154, if Errol Spence were to lose at 154, what would be the reason he lost if that's the case?
Well, there wouldn't be any reasons because he had a rematch clause in place, and the rematch clause in place would have said on it that I can go up to 154. Because it wouldn't say only. It would say we have a rematch at 147 pounds, or we have 147 or 154 based on the way that Earl was already going into it feeling.
Okay. All right. I got you, Bill. Oh yeah, one more thing. Hold on, I got a call right here. One more thing, Bill. You said something that Floyd was blocking you guys, something of the sort earlier. I wrote it down. What do you mean by that? So Floyd couldn't block you? He didn't want to go have a fight the same day as Dev, or what did I misunderstand you? Hold on.
That they spent a lot of time driving the narrative that Floyd was fighting on the same day. Didn't you hear that?
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Floyd never came out and said, nah, let my man that Dev is having his own day. Y'all, this is a rumor. This is a rumor.
He didn't clear the record. He didn't clear the record. Good, yeah.
So it left for a lot of misinformation, a a lot of shit that you say, well, I'm gonna just wait, man. Damn, let me see. I was gonna book my shit to go to the Bay, but let me just wait. I think I'm a loyal. I'm loyal to Floyd, man. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. Man, the plane tickets went up, the flights went up, the tickets went up, everything, and then they announced that they were scratching the card, and it wouldn't even be a card. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I got you. I remember that.
After I said, well, let's do it healthy. Let's do it and let's see who do the numbers. Similar to what Kanye West and 50 Cent did. You know, they had
we got a call.
They released the album on the same day. Floyd and
see who did what head to head. See who did what.
And let's make it healthy and fun.
Caller, what's your name when you calling from?
It's Eric Young from Dace County, Coach.
Eric Young from Dace County. Dace County.
What's going on, Bill?
Hey, King.
I salute what you're doing with Dev and everything, how you maneuvering him and everything. But I know that you mentioned going up to 147. I wanted to know if, after hearing how critical you are of Crawford and his win over Spence at 147, it being illegitimate. Even though Bud did say, when I beat him and I stop him, they're going to say he was weight drained and all that there. Do you feel like you can go up to 147 and fight with the likes of a Jerron Bruce Ennis or a Terence Crawford and win right now with what you based on the performance with Regis?
You know what? It's weight classes for a reason. Obviously, we just got to 140. Looking up at Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford, I hear that he's going up to 154 pounds. So that leaves the rest of the 40 division. And definitely, I believe that Devin can be competitive, if not beat everybody at 147.
Okay. I appreciate that answer, Coach. I just wanted to see where your head was at.
All right. Shout out to Eric Young, man. Dade County stand up, man. Dade County stand up. Listen, we had Bill Haney on for 2.5 hours, man. This man is giving us 2.5 hours of his time. Bill, man, I really, really appreciate you. I'm looking forward to when I come out to Vegas. I'm gonna hit you up. Coming out, I'll be out next year.
Absolutely, man. Listen, the reason why I can do what I do for 2.5 hours is because really I got the best fighter on the planet, man. I mean, he's the best both inside and outside the ring with handling the business, bringing the best fights, and then executing them. You know what I mean? Thank you for having me, Coach. It's not a problem. There's no sweat to it. You know what I mean? Listen, if they had the fighter as good as mine, they could come do what I do and just listen. I told you I've been here for 2.5 hours. I said, sit down, sit tight. I put on their seatbelts, and I'm going to answer all the questions. And you know what I mean? Period. I didn't want to go. I had the ability to go. What is that like on the 3-way? I told respect for your channel and your platform. You're growing. Is that I come on here? You know what I'm saying? I let you. You know what I mean? Let them put a face to the case. You know what I mean?
Man, listen, Bill, I really appreciate you, man. Once again, I do. I love the fact that you have a good relationship with Dev. I like what you're doing business-wise. When I get you back on here, I just want to talk more about some of the politics that goes on in boxing and why some fights don't get made. A lot of people don't know. I didn't realize before I started my channel almost 3 years ago, I didn't realize how vicious it was from a political standpoint. I've learned a lot since then. I'm like, man, I could just imagine what you got to navigate through in order to, with different people, Matchroom, Bob Arum, or even Al Heyman, if you was to do business with him. Like, it's a vicious game.
Well, I know it is a vicious game. I mean, you got various channels that, you know what I mean, like run fake narratives. And if you want to see some hater shit, you know what I mean, and you just want to tap in and see how great Devin is and to see the vicious lies, then you'll go by Ellie Setback, you know what I mean, go by Ellie Setback channel, you know what I mean, go see South Sucker TV, you know what I mean, stop by Fanon the Khan, if you want to, but you know what I mean, it's some great channels. It is some great channels that are serving some content that's good, man. You are one of them. You are one of them. BFTB, Aki, Dante's Boxing Nation, 7-8, LDBC. Man, listen, you guys are doing it. And why I say this? I say because you spend a lot of time talking about the positives, right? And in defense, you and I mean the group address the negative from a defensive standpoint, right? Right? Always kind of we always trying to prove that we exist. You know what I mean? And shout out to that resiliency, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep on pushing this thing forward. I'm passionate about boxing. I love it. And all praises due to Allah.
Bill, let everybody know who know you now. Coach Malachi, True Media Boxing Radio. We go live every day at 12 o'clock West Coast time. I've been doing this for almost 3 years. Every day, same time, same bat time, same bat channel, same bat station, same bat time. So just, to let everybody know.
Listen, shout out to True Media, man. Listen, and if you're talking about it and it ain't true, then don't come over here fucking around. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. It's True Media, man. And not
all right. Shout out.
It's True Media, right?
Yes, sir. True Media Boxing Radio.
True Media Boxing Radio, man. But Coach Malachi, you're doing a wonderful job, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing it. I hope that I answered all the questions with no disrespect to your platform or anyone else's platform. Ain't nothing staged, ain't nothing organized. You know what I mean? I got too much respect for these brothers. And I mean all of them. Like the bunk channels that I just was talking about, they have my name and they have our caption there, but they don't let us come on. You know what I mean? So with you, right? People are asking you questions, but you still invite me to come on. All those other channels that I said, they invite me to come on and then let me talk to the people. South Sucker TV, Ellie Suckback, and Fanan the Khan play games and don't even they talk about you on the headlines, but don't even give you the opportunity to refute the bullshit lies. You see what I'm saying? So shout out to you and what you're doing, because you're doing it good, brother.
All right, man. Shout out to Bill Haney, man. Thank you so much, brother, man. I'll give you a call later. Salute, fam.
Hey, peace.
Dollar Bill, man. Dollar Bill.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.